Well, kind of a big promotion here. Well, not really a promotion. This dwarf earned it from working extremely hard. But I stock for cash, you've become our first elite Marks dwarf. You are a great Marks dwarf. And if you continue surviving, eventually you'll probably also lead one of our first archer squads. Let's see, what else is going on around the fort here? There's Vaser, he's injured. The injured dwarfs always stick out because they flash. I'm chopping out this wall here. We're going to turn this into an open area as well and smooth down the edges here and fortify them for archers. That way we'll have archers on this side of the bridge and archers on this side of the bridge. And I'll probably have a couple full-time archer squads actually training in here as well. That way once we do have the bridge open all year round, those archers will always be in there, ready to start plinking with their arrows. Let's see, what else do we have going on around the fort? Craft shops are running, kind of. They're pumping out cabinets and coffins and stuff. Bedrooms, for the most part, are furnished. I have to finish a couple bedrooms back there. And oh no, a vile force of darkness has arrived. Looks like it's more werewolves. 2 squads to the west. No squads to the north. There's 1 to the southeast there. So just 3 squads of werewolves. I don't think we'll be doing battle with them. Maybe we'll get lucky and have a bunch of merchants arrive and chop them to pieces again. Let's see. Stockpile rooms. A lot of the rocks are being cleared out from there. Rocks are being cleared out all over the place. Floors are starting to finally come into view. I think I've discussed this barracks here. We've got 2 squads that train down here regularly. The touches of mining and the walls of order. And this is their little barracks where they can sleep, if they choose to. They don't, because they all have their own bedrooms. Let's see, Gargles is there, Glenn is there. Gargles is having a nice drink in the barracks, chatting it up with the military. Let's see, we've got this tunnel built and established to this side of the caverns. Looks like we've got some military over there just relaxing. Raid Soft Walled Phil, he's over there sitting on top of a barrel that somebody left behind. We've got more tower caps and mushrooms than I'll ever need. Bodies are rotting away from the Dwarf that we've killed over there. Let's see. Yep, this is the underwater tunnel right here. Runs right underneath the river. Connects us to the other side. You know what? Let's check the hospital real quick. Is everyone alive? Is anyone still injured? Rar 360. Right hand injury, left foot injury. He killed Poet Page to the quest of will to Etten. But unfortunately, he's been resting in the hospital ever since. Ability to stand lost, motor nerve damage. He was examined by X-Cragger a long time ago. And no one's looked at him since then. I may try a few things. Get him bumped around, move his bed, something like that. This room back here is Alianira the Fourth's bedroom. She is our, let's see, she is our psychiatrist. Anybody who's having a nervous breakdown, I think, can go talk to her in there. And our chief medical dwarf is Ero Lisi. He should probably have a bedroom shooting off to the side here, back here or something. I may have to carve one out for him. Let's see, what else do we have going on around here? Gels aren't really being used. Of course, we don't have anyone breaking the law at this time. This place is finished. Let's finish smoothing this wall down. Smooth that right there. And soon I'm going to be removing, well, I won't be removing, but I'll be building smelters and workshops on top of this, and then opening it up to the magma, so we can begin our metal industry in earnest. Start pumping out full sets of copper and iron, and cobaltite year round. An ambush! Skulking vermin! A bunch of kobold spearmen have arrived, and they are going to be quickly dispatched. by the werewolves. Another ambush. Ambush times 12. Surely there wasn't that many ambushers. But yeah, the werewolves just swarm over the kobolds. Puny little creatures. Don't even come up to the werewolf's knee as far as I'm concerned. And they get stomped on and demolished. So, just a small update here. There's some changes taking place in the fort. Notably, huge new areas being carved out. Things are probably going to pick up pace a lot in the fortress now. We've got 100 dwarves in here. And Gargoyles, you've organized a party at the Decite table. Actually, you know what? It's year 181 late spring. Pace might not pick up too much. I might let the dwarves just relax this year. Party with each other at the table. Get to know each other. Maybe some people can fall in love, get married, start having kids again. It's been a while since they've been able to enjoy their fortress here. They've been working so hard to get it established and protected. I think that's what we'll let them do for a while. Okay, let's see. It is 17th Hematite, 1081 early summer. We have a population of 100, and the fort is still rather peaceful. There is the werewolves outside, of course. No merchants have arrived to do battle with them, and I'm not brave enough to drop the bridge just yet. I'd still want to get our dwarves better equipped. But for now, I think we need to go ahead and just build some of these workshops that I haven't built yet. Like, we need to get our altar of war and nature set up so that we can check those out. Display cases. I want to put up some potted plants even, maybe alongside the road somewhere. We also need to get a game room set up for rock ball, chess, gaming table, an outdoor area for a gate ball field somewhere. I think I know where the gate ball field can go. The gate ball and rock ball court. I think I know where those can go. We also need to place the philosopher's garden, a swimming pool, and these training crutches. Now, I probably should have built these before, but I didn't, so let's place a bunch of these training crutches up here in the hospital, between the beds. Yeah, right there. And then we'll just have 6 of them. I'm hoping that maybe this will get Rar up and moving again, and anyone else who gets injured. And some people will go build those eventually. Let's also build... We've got an obstacle course here. Let's see, where would an obstacle course fit? Go all the way up here. Build an obstacle course out on the edge at the end of the bedrooms here. I don't know if that really fits. What could go back there? An obstacle course over here by the edge of the balcony, so you can fly off the edge and kill yourself? No. This area out here, let's see, we could have an obstacle course here. Maybe a swimming pool over here, a rock ball court as well. Let's see. This obstacle course, we'll place it out here, right here in the corner. We'll make it out of microline. We'll place that there. This will be kind of an outdoor training area by the docks, kind of a playground, campground area. Of course, we've got the squads here that'll be training and using this equipment along with the civilians. So we'll also put a swimming pool up. That way the dwarfs can learn to swim, because eventually, at some point, I know they're going to be going into the water there. And we'll just place it in this corner here. Make that out of mica as well. What should we put up in this corner? Rock ball courts aren't really that big. We could have just one rock ball court in the middle here. I think I want to put, though, another obstacle course right here. We'll see. The rock ball court could go in here in this little fishing room. This is a fisherman's workshop here. I think there's 2 wood smelters and 2 glass smelters there, so a rock ball court doesn't really go with it. You know, I know it seems ridiculous, but these are serious choices. These are important choices you have to make here. A rock ball court in this person's backyard. This person, whoever gets this bedroom, already lives rather extravagantly. They've got a backyard and a pool. Rock ball court doesn't quite fit there. Maybe some potted plants, though. A rock ball court on the edge by the lake down there? No. This is important, I know. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it for a moment. We'll get this placed. Up here on this ledge, I'm not even sure a rock ball court fits into this level's theme. We'll save the rock ball court for later. And put another obstacle course here. Make that out of mica. Obstacle courses, you can train your dodging and your archery. So of course they're extremely useful. I'll have both of these going year round for dodging. Probably won't train archery on them. Seeing as how we've got archery targets here. There's our elite marksman, I stock for cash. He's the only one that looks like that. He's so badass, got his own icon. He's still up there training diligently. I've got these training dummies, 3 of them anyways, turned on. Not too many, just 3. And 3 dwarves will cycle through, in and out through this room, training their swords year round as well. The problem with having all of them turned on is that would lock up that many dwarves, because these training dummies seem to be the most important skill in a dwarf's mind. If he is your broker, and he needs to trade, he'll say screw it and he'll go train a dummy. If he's a doctor and someone needs their arm reattached, he'll say screw it and he'll be training on a dummy instead. So I don't want to lock up that many dwarves. We have all of these dwarfs here smoothing down this area, building floors. Oh, the sand. If only we had like a flamethrower or something, we could harden that up into rock and then smooth it down. I do have a mega project I'm thinking of doing. You guys can give me your opinion on this. I want to carve all of the sand out of the mountain and just leave the stone. So I would start basically up at the top and just start carving the sand away as I go. I wouldn't leave floors, it would just turn into open space, and eventually we'd have just our naked stone mountain volcano that would be quite awkwardly shaped, I'm sure, setting out here in the plains instead of all this damn sand. That's something that I'm thinking about doing. It will of course change the design of our fortress, because these sandy corners would all be going, and I'd have to replace them with stone walls. I'd have to do some reshaping. This whole stockpile room would basically disappear. I would just wall this off here, and it'd be an old ruin sticking out of the side of the mountain. You'd be able to tell, adventurers would be. It was once a room, until it was open to the elements. Our central stairwell, thankfully, is all stone, all the way down, I think. Close to being in sand. But yes, it is all stone. So like the sand would come in here, we would remove this even, and replace stone walls around it. We'd remove all of this crap, and seal it off with stone. Same thing over here and over here. This would get quite precarious. This would be its own little isolated peak, apparently. We'd have to dig a stairwell down and connect it to the central stairwell. I'm getting excited just discussing this. We're gonna have to do it then. I think it's settled then. All of this sand. Oof. The dwarfs suspend construction of the swimming pool. What? Let me guess. There was something in the way. Probably an animal. Maybe a stone or something. Obstacle course. Train dodging year round. So you can train bow, crossbow, or dodging. 2 offshoots of the archery variant. The military's training in here still. What are you guys doing? You're just standing around. Hibboman, watching a dodging demonstration. He's got 1 kill, Smunstu Werefly the Bargist, and 1 Draltha. And let's see, you worship Godum Ugash. Your pet is dead. Your wife is dead. All of your friends are alive though, and that's what matters. You did have an injury. Your upper body bears a massive jagged scar. You are slow to heal. You still feel that wound every day that you wake up. But you're alive, and you're leading a squad again. Sergey, you don't have anything. Raidsoft, you're fine. No wounds on you. Rob, Wainedwild, no wounds on you. Mean Melter, no wounds on you. Shatari, no wounds on you. So most of the dwarfs are doing fine. They don't have apparently too many battle scars. you either survive or you die. If you survive, more power to you. What else do we have going on around the fort? There's so much going on, it's just so hard to cover it all. Up here at the very top of the volcano, let's see, I do need to build stairs here. Upstairs. Make it all out of marble. This is going to be a giant marble outdoor peak that we build up, a spire. I don't know if it'll follow this exact outline or if it'll get smaller and then expand. If you look at the 2D map I've posted, it almost looks like a pickaxe getting ready to jut out of the volcano, like a dwarf is raising his pickaxe and handle up from the depths of hell. I think I'm going to try to shape something like that too. Revocane, you've given birth to a boy. Congratulations. Let's see. Right there in the dining hall, you didn't even bother to go to the hospital. Revocane the 6th, webbed rags. And the husband is Thomas Merrick. Congratulations to both of you. Dolek and Arist are who you worship. Let's see, passing acquaintances. These are all the people you arrived with. You may have made a few friends, I guess, but you haven't had too much time. So let's see, what should we name your baby? Revocane and Thomas Merrick. Man, I'm not sure. Let's see. View the baby. It worships Dolek and Arist as well. We'll customize it, and Thomas Merrick and Revocane. I'm going to have to pause it and think for a moment. I'm not this clever. I think we'll just go something simple here. It's going to be Thomas Kane, baby. And I'm sure Thomas Kane, with a name like that, will probably grow up to be one hell of a politician for the fort here. And probably a broker. Who knows, maybe even go back to the mountain home and be promoted into an outpost liaison someday for some future outpost. Congratulations to you, Infidel, on your masterpiece. So, it is 25th Hematite, 1081 early summer, and we have a population of 101. Let's see, what else were we doing? I do need to find a place to build that rockball court, don't I? I also need to get these smelters set up. Jeez, so much to do around here. Let's see, the rockball court. It's important that we find where to place this. Before we continue any further, we need to figure this out. Let's see, so we've got the obstacle courses set up, train dodging, and the swimming pool. I'm going to have to set up the swimming pool to only use the profile of these dwarfs for this squad. Shatari, Capianon, Raidsoft. Shatari, Capianon, and Raidsoft. Let's plug them in first. I'm going to have to go through here. See, this is how you would do it to lock it to them. Shatari, Raidsoft. I'm already forgetting everyone else. This sucks. Capianon. Where's Shatari at? So that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to set all these up. There's Raidsoft. Salty Nut. Thomas Kane, baby. You don't want to know it. Well, Thomas Kane, baby, you probably do know how to swim. So yeah, I'm going to get all this stuff set up. And whenever I come back, we'll begin placing some more workshops. But I want to make it so these dwarves, at least here in their off time, will start training their swimming before they end up drowning, fighting a forgotten beast in the water or something. Okay, well, we've got a big problem. I was busy carving out this sand, and of course I forgot that it was going to be a complete disaster. There was a small collapse of cave-in. A section of the cavern collapsed on a couple of the dwarfs here. Looks like it collapsed on Z-Hall. Z-Hall's right foot takes the full force of the impact. I'm not sure if you got caught in the collapse, or if it crushed you, or if you were on top and just fell down the mountainside. It crushed your groin, it crushed your upper body, it bruised your heart. The rabbits got crushed. Variax, you got crushed. It shattered your bone. You guys are laying on the edge of the mountain right now. Let's see. There's still stuff being dug out. Let's actually just cancel all. No. Don't add more ramps. I'm gonna have to take this a little bit slower. I think the problem was I was digging out on 2 levels at once. And I'm gonna have to just stick to 1 level. And take it nice and slow all the way around the mountain. So yeah, but I am beginning work on this this mega project here of carving out all of the sand. Hopefully I don't crush too many more dwarves. Let's check the hospital real quick. They'll be carried down there soon enough, I believe. Unless they go right back to work, they could be that tough. The rabbit falls over in pain. Z-Hall is no longer stunned. The rabbit may have to be put down. It's falling in and out of consciousness, it would appear. Let's see, we have Griffin God here. There's Variax. He wants to go carve the ramp. He's like, let me do it. His right testicle's bruised. His guts are bruised. His right true rib is broken. His left foot's broken. So yeah, your legs are pretty dang screwed up. The ability to stand is lost. Thankfully, it doesn't look like your motor nerves were severed, so maybe they'll be able to patch you up. Griffin God is busy working on you. And Z-Hall, there you are. Let's see. Your heart is bruised. It was crushed through your rib cage a little bit. Your phallus is bruised. Your right hand was broken and crushed. Your right ankle was broken and crushed. Your whole right foot was broken and crushed. And your left lower leg is broken. So you guys took quite a tumble there down the mountainside, caught up in the debris. And yay for the rabbit. One of our rabbits has given birth to rabbit pups. We'll let them grow up for a while, and then we're going to slaughter them, turn them into socks, I think. Let's see, have you been treated yet? Nope, we'll check on you guys in a little bit then. I'm pretty sure our medical staff will be able to take care of you. We've got crutches placed that you'll be able to use to start moving around. Of course, we've got crutches in the baskets. And what are you doing? Griffin God's bringing over soap and some sponge, and he's starting to clean off your wounds to ensure they don't get infected. Let's see, what type of soap is he using? I gotta know. What's in your hand? Apparently he's already used it, dang it. Kind of wondering what type of soap we have out there. So yep, now he's on break. He's stabilized the patients, cleaned up their wounds a little bit, and somebody else can come take over. Nami the 4th root plank comes in to do surgery. Go wash your hands first. Looks like she separated Z-Hall from Variax. They were both on top of each other on the same bed. And she moved you. I guess that was the surgery? No way. Surely it doesn't go that quick. Let's see. Health. Ability to stand lost. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. Compound fractures. Your right hand needs setting. Needs immobilization. You were judged and cleaned up with cow soap by Griffin God. And then Nami came in and looked at you. So yeah, I think we've got everything we need. Soap and everything. Triple H is coming in there to clean up. Ali Unira's on break. She's our psychiatrist. What's our chief medical dwarf, Irolisi, doing? Let's see if we can find his name in here. There he is. He's got no job. So, apparently you guys are going to be fine and stable. You just need a little bit of time to get better. People are running by, waving at you, giving you good wishes. I'm sure it's completely sterile, you know, the environment here. You don't have to worry about any infections, airborne or otherwise. So, it is 12th Malachite, 1081. And we've got a couple of mining injuries from my negligence. We'll mine this mountain out a little bit slower. Well, looks like we've got another artifact getting ready to be created for us. This time it's by Boxzor, the son of Box McCloud, the legendary champion, and one of the original Rob Zors. No telling which one. Dwarfs are still, of course, constructing things, hauling things around. I've got a few stockpiles being moved around the fortress. And Boxzor claims a mason's workshop. And instantly gets to work. What's that? Is that... He's grabbing raw sapphirite ore and hauling it over there. We'll see what he creates for us. It is First Galena, 1081. And somebody's having a mood. Well, it looks like that artifact creation, it's still in progress, but it's triggered a forgotten beast that wants to arrive and party with our little dwarfs. The forgotten beast Ongenmu, Oddnast Sog, has arrived, an enormous hairy flat worm. It has thin wings of stretched skin and it has a bloated body. Its dark pink hair is long and straight. Beware of its deadly dust. So there it is, right there. Oningmu, the Hollow Manges. So let's see, floor 138. Yeah, we'll keep our eye on him. I think, there he goes. Oh man, look at all of that dust. Unfortunately, this is the one part of the caverns that I don't have visibility on. Reptile Woman Blowgunner. So it's over there actually fighting with this reptile civilization. Reptile Blowgunner is fighting. It's caught in a cloud of forgotten beast extract. Its lower body takes the full force of the impact. So that is deadly dust. It was massive. It's even, yeah. Wow, what an area of effect that is. Oh, that is just nasty. We are going to lose some dwarfs fighting this creature. Where is it going? It's getting ready to go for a swim. It dives into the water. Where are you at, buddy? I do not want to lose sight of you too. Is that it right there? Reptile Man Corpse, Reptile Man Corpse. Forgotten Beast Extract. Okay, let's pull up the unit list. I can't have him flying willy-nilly through our base. You've got all of the all of the werewolves outside still, of course. Kangaroos out there. Mephi, the Forgotten Beast. So damn it, the Forgotten Beast is currently in the fog of war there. But yeah, there's all types of animals running around. You know what, maybe the reptiles will kill him. Unpause it and find out. Save us, Reptile Man civilization. I don't see any more dust flying around. So combat must be over with. The question is, where did that bastard go? Chili Noodle's fighting. The Forgotten Beast is fighting. The Forgotten Beast bites the reptile blowgunner in the head, jamming the skull through the brain. And that's all that Reptile Man wrote. No, well, you know what? Maybe the beast is dead. I don't see that. Damn it, it's not dead. Too good to be true. It doesn't even have a scratch on it. Body, right wing, left wing. And it is taking flight. Where is it gonna go? A, B, C. Man, I don't know what to do. If we swarm it, every group at once is going to be hit with the dust. And that could disable everyone. But if I send one group at a time, they may never actually even make it to the beast. Its dust could incapacitate all of them. So we'll try to kill this beast with numbers. There's no point in screwing around yet. He's just hanging there, holding on to the side of the rock there, sniffing the air, I guess, in the cavern, deciding what's the best way to get to the tasty dwarf morsels that he knows are close by. And there he goes, down into the water, takes a little bath. Is he gonna come over here? Hang on, let's pull up to A, B, C, D, and E. Let's send our military over here. We'll send them out into the flats of Treelandia here, where we chop down most of our wood at. That's where most of it comes from. With any luck, maybe he'll see him and take off towards us, directly that way. No? Is he going back around this side of the rock? See, if he doesn't go this way, he could always fly to the east here, get inside this tunnel, and sneak back through that way. I don't want to lose sight of him. Well, this could take a while for him to arrive, for him to make up his mind. And Boxor, you've begun a mysterious construction. So we'll come back whenever, let's see, whenever the Forgotten Beast decides where he's going to attack at, and then we'll see what Rob made us as well. We'll start off the battle examining Rob's creation. Okay, well, I'm kind of tired of waiting for the beast to fly around. Where is he at? He's just been floating around over here for a while. I've scrambled the military to this side of the river and stationed them up here on this flat plateau. I'm hoping that he'll be able to see them over there, or they'll be able to see him and start shooting at him. Where'd he go? There he is. I think he's finally starting. He's going to decide to beach himself. He props himself up against the rock there. You bastard. Let's see. There's the military. They're still running back. Kenchan's there. There's Sergei. They're streaming through there, taking the underground tunnel. There they go. Who's leading the way? Probably, I think our mayor is. There's a dog. Oh goodness. There's Sabin. You are going to be so toast. He's ran over there for some reason, and a vile force of darkness has arrived just in time. A bunch of werewolves down there. Wonderful. Soon enough, we'll be dealing with the werewolves, I think. It won't be too much longer before we end up making werewolf rug skins all year round. Run, Sabin, run! His dog, Sabin's little pup there, tries to chase down the Forgotten Beast. The bulldog slams into an obstacle. And right before the battle, Boxor creates Bukoge's Rabled, a Sapphirite armor stand. Let's look at that. It's called Choke Branded, the Glow of Rax, valued at 62,400 dwarf bucks. This is a Sapphirite armor stand. All crafts dwarf ships of the highest quality. It is encrusted with sapphirite, decorated with donkey bone, and encircled with bands of cobalt, gold, and mule bone. This object is adorned with hanging rings of sapphirite, fungi wood, and bonobo leather. On the item is an image of Tobul Paddledother, the shroom dwarf and dwarfs in citrine. Tobul is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the shroom dwarf Tobul Paddledothered to the position of king of the trade of nuts in 937. And what a king he was, too. I'm sure someday our dwarfs will tell you all about him. For now, though, we need to check out this battle and get it underway. On Mingu, the Forgotten Beast, with his damn poisonous extract, or whatever it is. So let's see, there's the Forgotten Beast, and there's our soldiers. A, B, C, D, and E. Everyone kill this thing. This is going to be a complete fiasco, I can just tell. Give the kill order. Kill the Forgotten Beast! Try not to get killed yourself. It's got body right wing and a left wing. And let's see, we've got Rob the Fifth there, Waned-Willed, J-Man, Mr. Oasis, our mayor, Chili Noodle, Hippo Man, Stagger, and Vaser. Bunch of battle-hardened veterans. The flying Phyllite bolt strikes the Forgotten Beast in the right wing and bruises the skin. It embeds itself. J-Man punches it in the body and bruises the fat. And here comes the extract. I can already see that white little dot. I remember what that did to the reptile, man. Rob bashes it in the right wing with the crossbow, but the attack just glances off. Oh, and the Forgotten Beast boiling extract begins ripping through the dwarves. J-Man's caught in the extract. Does it do any damage? Let's see. There's the beast. Has he been... Its right wing is cut open. Its right wing is gouting. Its ichor all over the place. Its right wing is bruised. Its heart is bruised. Go for it. Keep killing it. Our mayor stands back there, shielding his eyes from the boiling beast extract, opening up fire every now and then. Chili Noodle stands up. Rob punches it in the body with his right hand. Tells Darcy is no longer stunned. Wipes the ichor out of his eyes. The flying Phyllite bolt strikes the beast in the body, bruising the muscle. The dwarfs hold it down. Somebody just went flying off the edge down here. I think. It looked like it. Maybe. More Forgotten Beast extract all over the place. Dwarfs begin swarming. A couple were pushed over and thrown down. Let's see, there's Chili Noodle stunned, picking himself up. Stagger's there, he's picking himself up. Doodle Alien, Hippo Man, Vaser, they're all surrounding it. They've chopped off both of its wings and they're beating it down. It can no longer fly away. They hold it down. Hippo Man scratches it in the body from behind, reaching underneath one of its plate, and he grabs the brain and tears it out with his bare hand. I'm not even lying. Let's see. Hippo Man scratches it in the body from behind, right underneath the weak place. That was right after he reached through the guts. He climbed on its back and then pulled out its brain. Didn't even need a damn weapon. God dang it, Hippo Man, you are a hero. The hero of Shove Copper so far. Let's see. I think that's your only kill, too. All these kill commands. You didn't lose your name, so no title for you. The only other person that I do know that has a title is, well, I don't even know his name right now. I think it's Vaser, and I can't even read his title, so let's see. Where are you at, Vaser? I do want to check it. There is Tells Darcy. Now that we've got the whole military here. Doodle Alien. So let's see. Vaser. Inked scales, the unbridled cudgel. Roar of something. I have no idea how to actually check that. It might be in here somewhere. I'm not going to bother reading through it right now. His right hand bears a massive curving scar. If I find anyone else that has a title, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Let's have the military stand down. A, B, C, D, and E. Just stand down. A as well. You're done. You're free. The Forgotten Beast is dead. His blood is all over the place. He bled a lot. We didn't lose a single dwarf from that. We did lose a bulldog, though. I'm quite amazed. I think we'd have been in a whole lot more trouble if his extract was more deadly. Everyone's in extreme pain, Tells Darcy. Extreme pain. Stagger, you just fell unconscious. Oh god, don't tell me this is going to be delayed. Have delayed effects. The dwarfs are all starting to drop. Oh please, oh god, what is going on? Paralyzed, winded, extreme pain, hungry. Blisters all over the oh god, we're getting ready to lose a whole bunch of dwarfs. Okay, so what we need to do here is I need to have my entire industry stand down. These dwarves, they're going to have a lot of cleanup to do. We're going to need probably any, well, I'm trying to think here. All of the dwarfs and dwarf therapists, I've set them up to be medical dwarfs, so that means that they can wash people off, recover the wounded. I just want to make sure that there's nobody actually busy working in a shop. This whole hospital is about ready to be filled up. I don't have nearly enough beds. You know what? Screw it. We're going to unpause it and just see what happens. They might not even make it back to the hospital. Regains consciousness. Where are they at? Oh no, all my baby dwarfs are dying. I'm so sad here. Where are they at? Is it on this Z level? Hang on. Who was in the military? Organized combat training. He's already back there. Please don't die, dwarves. Don't let your skin rot and fall off. Just hold yourselves together. Oh, and Rob, you've suffocated. Oh, and our mayor suffocated. A whole bunch of other dwarfs suffocated. Dion, you suffocated. Stagger, you suffocated. Chili Noodle suffocated. They got a face full of the beast extract, and it just dissolved their lungs. You brave heroes. You gave your lives to protect the rest of the fortress, though. Good God. Gamebug Finder's dead. Doodle Alien's dead. Tells Darcy is dead. J-Man the Third is dead. Oh boy. Hang on. I need to get actually Dwarf Therapist open here. I want to be able to watch the moods. There's going to be a whole bunch of mood swings on the way, I think. Maybe. Happiness levels. Let's see. Who's the most unhappy dwarf that we've got right now? It's Vaser, who is miserable with 0 points of happiness. Oh god, look at all of these bodies out here. Dowd Pride. You're going out here to collect webs. Stay out of the blood. Don't roll in it. It's evil blood. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to restrict this whole area. In fact, this body as well, it is forbidden. This body is cursed. We're going to forbid it. I don't want you picking up any of the chopped off wings, any of the other body parts when you're out there. Don't try to clean up the blood. And an ambush outside. Yeah. More kobolds to feed our werewolf buddies out there. Good lord, we're down to a population of 92. Thieves are stealing everything. Just rookie thieves. They'll get better the more they practice out here. Let's see. Sergey, you're fine. Capianon, you're fine. Shatari, you're fine. You didn't get hit with any of the frozen beast extract, thankfully. Who else do we have that's still alive? Oh, the Gilded Flags has 2. We're going to have to redo the military soon. So let's see. Who's alive from the Boats of Kissing? Master Ozra's alive. Vazer's alive. And Snark is alive. The Gilded Flags still has Ken-chan. And our elite archer, Eyestock for Cash. Eyestock for Cash, you might be promoted to squad leader. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. You're being promoted to squad leader of the Gilded Flags. And we're going to turn the rest of the dwarfs that I add underneath you in a little bit into archers. The Inky Caves, Mr. Insane and Slaxer, not a Marks dwarf, competent wrestler. This whole squad can be disbanded. They're done with. We'll recycle you guys later into the military at some point. Let's see, the Touches of Mining, Mean Melter, Raidsoft, Sergey, and I think Slaxer, we've got an opening for you here. So there you go. And the Walls of Order. You didn't lose a single person yet. Led by Hippo Man, the damn murderer, the Forgotten Beast Slayer, the hero of Shove Copper. Let's see, the Boats of Kissing. We'll put some more people in there. Jeff Major, you're getting promoted to the Boats of Kissing. Followed by Z-Sword. You can go in there as well. I think that the only other thing we'll have here... let's set up the uniforms for this. We will make them... they're going to be metal as well. Yeah, metal armor. Oh gosh, I actually don't know what I'm doing here. Positions. I know it might look like I do sometimes, but I really don't. Who should we put in the Gilded Flags? I'll have to go through and turn them all into archers. We'll put Alchemia the 4th in there. 24 volunteers. I think it's time you signed up. And you're all, yeah, like I said, this is going to be the archer squad. Everyone who goes in here, you will not learn how to use a sword or how to wrestle. Polar Beard, welcome to the team. And Salty Nut, no. How about Pylops? You can go in there. Okay, well I had to stop the recording there for a moment because I just sneezed into my microphone. And it's a good thing I did because I also found out, and I'm sure you guys have noticed, the video quality sucked. I had Fraps set to half resolution, so everything in the last 10 minutes or so that's happened is going to be kind of hard to read. I think the last thing I did here was add Pylops to the military, and I also went through and changed the uniform for the Gilded Flags here. Let's see, equipment, the Gilded Flags, every single one of them is going to be crossbow dwarfs wearing metal armor. They're going to be tank archers, and they'll be training at full speed soon enough. We also have a couple new vacancies, don't we? Let's see. Horde Master. We will replace you. Z-Hall, you're an adept record keeper. Master Fancy Pants, proficient record keeper. Mage Reborn, adequate record keeper. Let's see. I think Mage Reborn, you'll be our record keeper for now. And of course, you need an office and a dining room. We'll get you a better bedroom. Z-Sword, you've been promoted to mayor with the death of Mr. Oasis, who bravely and valiantly gave his life in battle. You're gonna need a new room and everything as well. You're also quite the warrior. You've got 8 notable kills. Oh, it's because they're all dwarfs. So yeah, you're still working on your notable kills. Let's see, was that all with the same weapon? I'll have to check that out. You'll have a bloodthirsty dwarf slayer weapon. Our broker is still Mr. Azra, who is also the captain of the guard. I guess that's fine. Between beatings, I guess he can keep track of all of our stockpiles and stuff. Yep, so that's good there. We'll unpause it to see what else happens. Let's see. It is 17th Galena, and we need to get all of these bodies gathered up. Here comes 2 bodies right now, 3-Toe and Rob Staley. Let's see, 3-Toe is carrying Rob the 4th, and Rob Staley is carrying Chili Noodle's body to their resting place. And the eternal spiral stairway to Dwarf Heaven. Gamma Ray, you're carrying Dion's body. Rest in peace, valiant warrior. Let's see, there was another dwarf here. Where'd he go? There's 24 volunteers running around almost naked. He's carrying Stagger. Is that almost all the bodies yet? I think we should just be working on clothes and stuff. No, one more body here. Tails Darcy, there's your body. You know what? Let's claim all of this stuff. Except this damn Forgotten... You know what? I'll even claim the Forgotten Beast body. I don't think his blood is gonna hurt us. As long as it wasn't breathing out that extract on us. Claim all this stuff. Get all this copper armor recirculated back into our military's coffers. So, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled here then. My biggest concern right now, besides dwarfs walking on the grass like inconsiderate jerks, is, obviously a tantrum spiral. So let's see. Just block this off. This is for aesthetics, you know. We want grass and plants to grow off the road. Trees and stuff to grow up in this area, and they can't if the dwarfs are going to trample them down. It's just rude. Let's see. This is how I've got the pathing set up here. It's all restricted. Just another little trick if you want your fortress to look beautiful. Kind of like run it like a sim theme park or something. You want some natural beauty to grow up every now and then here and there. The damn thieves outside are stealing everything. I guess that's fine. You know what? I'm going to cancel this swimming pool. Forget it. That was a bad idea to set that up and try to make that special for the military. Anyone can go dabble their little feet in the swimming pool. Maybe I'll keep my eyes on some of the dwarfs that actually do pick up swimming rather easily. I'll use dwarf therapists for that. I think you can. And we'll make a special Navy SEAL squad out of the webbed feet dwarves that learn to swim. It's going to be a little bit somber around here now that we're down some of the most charismatic dwarfs that we had. Let's see. You know, at some point I also do need to start building tombs for some of these dwarfs. As much as I like burying everyone in this central stairwell. Calrog Man the Third. Let's see, we'll use this one for burial. As much as I like having everybody buried in one nice location for all of our dwarfs to pay their respects to, I would also like to reward some of these people, some of our brave warriors, with their own tomb. And of course at some point the nobles are going to be demanding it. I think these upper levels, you know what, that's what I'll do. I'm not going to build the tombs yet. Once I've got all of this sand carved out from the mountainside, that's whenever I'll dig out the tombs. We'll have some tombs that are actually look like old ruins, again, where they've eroded away from the mountainside and they're open to the elements outdoors. That'll be something fun to look forward to. A continuation of the mega project currently going on, which is the main mega project, is the removal of the sand. Some of this sand is still going to stick around, like this sand here. This is just sand that's on top of the stone layer beneath it. So unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, unless of course there was some way I could build a pump stack of water to the very top and have it flood down over the top of the volcano, washing away all of the sand and replacing it with mud instead. Oh, so many different things we could do. You know what? I've also screwed this up. So maybe there won't be a tantrum spiral. Maybe all of our dwarfs are happy. Dwarf therapist says happiness index is only 2 dwarfs unhappy. Vaser, you're completely miserable, and Master Ozra, you're unhappy. So yeah, only 2 dwarfs. I think we'll be fine. It is 22nd Galena. We're going to mourn the loss of those brave dwarfs that sacrificed themselves for us. We're going to continue on. Yeah, fresh from the battle with our last forgotten beast that claimed a whole bunch of dwarfs, we just got another one. The forgotten beast Shasht Zutshash Avuz has arrived. A great hairy crab. It has a knobby trunk and it undulates rhythmically. Its moss-green hair is long and wavy. Beware of its deadly dust. So also another wonderful deadly dust forgotten beast. Let's see. It is thankfully on the same level as Kangaroo, so as long as it can't fly. It's got a body head. Shash, the bewilderment of mining. He doesn't have any wings, so we should be safe from him. Unless he comes and like stands over the edge up here and starts shaking his dust all over the place. Which is always a fun possibility with him, I guess. That's really all that's going on. It is 20th limestone, early autumn. I do have the dwarves mining out, of course, the rest of this sand up here. I'm still working on it. Let's see, there's Zartine Townscribed. Now you need to remove that stairwell right there that you were just standing on. Chop it down. Remove it. Somebody. See, that's what I'm doing. Just a little bit of fun work every now and then. I'll come back whenever something more interesting happens. But another forgotten beast for our circus down there. Yes. Well, let's see. It is 19th Timber, 1081 late autumn. It's been a decent amount of time since the last update. Things have been really quiet around the fort. Let's see. The latest news, however, is draw. You've withdrawn from society. And I guess you're going to be taken by a mood. We also had a ghost rise up, Urist Uzalal Ram. Unfortunately, I was not able to find their name in the memorial slab screen, so I don't know what the hell is going to happen to him. He might just fly around for forever. I think that he's a dead merchant that died outside or something. And speaking of merchants, there's a whole bunch of Bargists that just popped out of nowhere, ambushing those poor elves or something up here. Let's see. That merchant is an orc merchant. There's an orc something, an orc swordsman, orc axeman, an orc crossbowman, returning fire. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of fun stuff going on. The regular stuff for the seasons out there. Traders being ambushed by raiders and raiders fighting them and all other types of good stuff. And draw, you've claimed a Crafts Dwarf's workshop. And another ambush out there on them. Fight for your life, merchants. Thankfully they've got good armor and their camels are soaking up most of the arrows. Yeah. Look at those merchants. All the mercenaries finally arrived and they start chopping those bastards to pieces. You know, I really think that, in honestly another year or so, I will have the bridge open a whole lot more often than we do now. Look at that, just three brave mercenaries. I was able to fight off 2 ambushes there. I'm quite amazed. And the merchants say, screw this place, it's a death trap. We're not gonna ever come back here and trade. We also have Nisha Lim traders up here. And those are the ones I do feel bad about leaving outside. Stray puppy's been struck down. I hate abandoning our mountain home like this. So, should we let them in or not? Draw is creating a masterpiece. I don't know. I just know as soon as we put the bridge down and let them in, we're going to be ambushed. The military is still training in full force. And, let's see. I'm still smoothing down all of this sand area. Just one layer at a time, making sure I don't remove any rock that's behind it. I'll zoom up the levels here, and there should be a map of this, if you're into that type of thing. And you can see just how much through the previous years we've ground away. The mountain is going to be losing a lot of weight, I guess you could say, as we grind away this sand here. It's kind of a shame I can't do anything with it. all around the edges like this, one Z level at a time. If you work on more than one Z level, you're going to end up, like I already did, crushing a couple dwarfs under collapses. Got that flat area there, and this is straight up, up, up. You can tell we're just grinding it away into the same shape as the stone that was pushed up from the earth. That little storage room was ground away and disappeared. That little room was ground off and open to the elements. So, you know, fun stuff all around for our fortress. It's slowly taking shape. I can't wait till we get down to this bottom level and start having to grind this out. I'm kind of curious just how much stone is actually in here. Or if it's all mostly just that, sand. Most of the stone, I guess, could actually be in the very center here, around the actual magma pipe. And the further out from that you get, the more sandy it becomes. I think that's probably more likely to happen. Because let's see. Sand still coming in all the way in here, closing in on the central stairwell there. You can see we just almost nicked it. We almost had the central stairwell dug out in the sand. Thankfully it wasn't. Our ferret is giving birth to kids all over the place. We've got a bunch of them. Let's see. Ambush. Oh no, our outpost liaison, Cyril, Skull Basements. He was ambushed. Run, Cyril. Unfortunately, he is not quicker. He's just a small runty dwarf. An Ongol Vile Rope, the Bargist Hammerman, catches up to him and begins bashing him down into the ground. Run! Run, Cyril, run! Somebody throws a fireball. He's all beat up. Oh, you know what? Screw this. I'm not gonna stand by and just let these damn Bargists ambush everything. Pull the lever! We're gonna actually do this. A, B, C, D, and E. I want everyone to scramble down here, right there on the edge. And anyone who runs across this bridge and tries to sneak in will be dealt with. Gosh dang it. Poor Cyril. He's winded, his arms bashed in. And the Bargists are just laughing and kicking him across the sand. Fight them off, Cyril, you can do it. And they finally stomp him into the sand, and that's it for him, unfortunately. Oh, where's our other traders at? We've got Nishalim here, and they've got a mercenary as well, a dwarf mercenary. With any luck, they'll come over here and help us. So the military is right there. They're all starting to come up the stairwell and take their positions. The bridge is down. And I want to see if these ambushers are actually going to do anything. What is this? A whole bunch of monitor lizards charging through the area? Perhaps I can smell the blood on the wind. And they came to feast. Come on, Bargists. Just come across our bridge here. Oh, where are you going, you bastard? Store item in bag. It's always something, isn't it? No. Hang on, I'm gonna just have to forbid all this stuff. I don't want you dwarfs going out there and grabbing anything. Why do you do this to me? It's probably from one of the merchants that got obliterated over there. Either that or there's a fancy bone that he wants to grab. So let's see, just right along the edge there. Forbid all that. If you run across there and get killed, it's your own damn fault. All of you. Rob Staley, Badger Man, go get yourselves killed by the Bargists. I don't even care. Whatever you were wanting to grab out there is not worth it. And you'll soon find that out. So the Bargists give chase. Oh, yep, you just got smacked with a fireball. It glances off your armor or something. It doesn't do any damage. And those Bargists give chase across the bridge. Look at all these assholes. That's all they are. I'm sorry to all you guys in my language, but I hate these dwarfs. A, B, C, D, and E. Charge across this bridge and do battle with all of these Bargists. They got a Bargist Hammerman, a Warlock Hammerman, a Gobliness Hammerman, and a Trollkin Hammerman. The military turns the corner and somebody opens up fire. Let's see. Hippoman the Third is there. There's Slaxer. Ken Chan, Master Ozra, Captain of the Guard. Everyone charges forward. The Trollkin Hammerman bashes Rob Staley in the right lower leg with the bronze warhammer. It bruises the muscle through the donkey leather robe. Yeah, so they've caught up to you and they're beating you up. Let's see, so Drog, you've begun your construction. Hippoman strikes the Trollkin Hammerman in the left foot from behind, bruising the bone and through the cavefish sandal. Dwarfs and Barghists collide. Stray Puppy's been struck down. The Barghist Hammerman bashes Badger Man in the left upper arm with the copper warhammer. It bruises the muscle through the cloak. The Barghist Hammerman bashes Badger Man again in the lower body. He vomits and rolls over onto the ground. Okay, so yeah, they're beating you up out here. That's what you get. Ha 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 ha. I just laugh at you. Anyone else who goes out there, I'm gonna laugh at you too. So we got a Barghist Hammerman, a Trollkin Hammerman, and a Goblin Hammerman. Charge them, dwarves. Kill all of them. And they just threw that goblin right over the edge. He's waving and cursing in under his breath as he sinks down, down, down. I'm gonna actually scan through the bottom here. Scan through this magma pipe. There's a crab. Make sure there's no dwarfs that were thrown over the edge. And good, there wasn't. Sally ho and charge forward, men. I want these Barghist bastards cut down. The Barghist Hammerman's caught in the pool of lava. Yeah. So Badgerman, where the hell did you go to? I think the Barghists actually ran away. Perhaps. Badgerman, no job, you're winded. Your lungs and legs are all beat up. Let's see, guts bruised, left lung bruised, kidneys bruised. You've been stomped into the sand. You're just a nasty little bloody mud puddle right now. A, B, C, D, and E. Actually, I don't think there are any more Barghists. Station yourself in the front of the fortress here. Here comes the merchants. Just, looks like 1, 2. And Badgerman, you finally suffocated. Well, rest in peace to you. We're gonna claim your body. And actually, let's also claim this dwarf's body. That way he doesn't rise from the dead. Gotta get all these nasty bodies buried. The military swarms out there, looking for any sign of the Barghists that they were told to kill. They pay their respects to Badgerman. And there's Rob Staley, winded, no job. He picks up something. He grabbed a sock from your dead body. He puts it in his pocket and begins running back to the fortress. Yep, just guard the entrance here, dwarfs. The dog gives in to the pain. Whole bunch of wounded stuff here. That dog must have tried to jump on the Barghist. And the Barghist struck him down. So is everybody out here? Is everyone fine? We've got them. I think this dwarf. Who are you? Revocane. Place item in tomb. Hopefully he's going to go grab your body. And hopefully we don't have any more ambushes here. Yep, he picks up your corpse. The flying phyllite bolt strikes the Monitor lizard in the upper body. So they open up fire on these Monitor lizards, ripping through them and scaring them off. Yay! And Dra, you've created Umidok, a slate flute. Let's look at that. It's called Nell Points, valued at 60,000 dwarf bucks. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of cotton fiber. This object menaces with spikes of tower cap, rope reed fiber, and cobalt. On the item is an image of the taut soldier, the pure iron statue, of Zulban grasping shot and slate. And on the item is an image of a square in gold. On the item is an image of Page Thorns, the gray werewolf in tower cap. And on the item is an image of Moldath Snarlpick, the jade dwarf, and dwarfs in dog leather. Moldath Snarlpick is surrounded by the dwarfs. The artwork relates to the ascension of the jade dwarf Moldath Snarlpick to the position of king of the Trade of Nuts in 293. So slowly but surely, we are getting our lineage, I guess, or the king's lineage of our empire mapped out on our artifacts. Let's see, trade some goods here. Surely I've got some craft. No, I don't have any craft pens, really? Mug, no. How about bone? Stray dog bone, puppy bone, cough. No, I did make toys, right? Lead toy hammer, lead toy axe, lead toy catapult. That's it. That's the only lead toys I've made. What is all this shit laying around here then? Decite figurine, slate ring, obsidian earring, andesite scepter. I thought I made a whole bunch of crafts. I know we've got things to trade here. Crafts. Unfortunately, damn, none of them are in bins. This is horrible. So I'm gonna get trading set up. Let's see, let's look at some of these fancy masterwork stuff that's been made. A slate figurine of Amshire fleshy construct, the silky blanketed morality. This is a well-crafted slate figurine of Amshire fleshy construct, the silky blanketed morality. The item is a well-designed image of Amshire. The gargoyle in slate, made by Tilla the Fourth. Amshire the silky blanketed is traveling. It relates to the wandering of the gargoyle in 925. Well, do you have anything else for us? Let's see if we have any named dwarfs in here we remember. A schist figurine of Omer. This is a well-designed image of Omer, the deity of jewels, depicted as a male ice dwarf in schist by Judith Ralmstein. Omer is striking a triumphant pose. A dacite figurine of a white-tip reef shark, made by Capianon III. Ooh, an obsidian figurine of walruses. The item is an image of two walruses in obsidian by Capianon. The walruses are boxing. A slate figurine of Ugash, the gem of echoing. Let's see. The item is an image of Ugash, the gem of echoing, the deity of caverns, mountains, and earth. He is depicted as a male ice dwarf in slate by Capianon. Ugash, the gem of echoing, is contemplating. So you made a whole bunch of stuff, apparently, Cappy. Obsidian dwarf, an obsidian figurine of Godum, the deity of nightmares, depicted as a female stone dwarfette. Godum looks terrified. Probably terrified at what she's done. Finished goods bin. I'm going to take all these bins. I do have bins then. Look at all these finished good bins. Let's just move the bins out if I can. Cotton fiber amulet. I guess that's it. They're all fairly close to, thanks to the workshops being there. And what's this? A dacite figurine of Aerith fountain boarded. The item is a finely designed image of Aerith fountain boarded, the shroom dwarf, and silkworms in dacite, made by Cappy. Aerith fountain boarded is surrounded by the silkworms. Aerith fountain boarded looks terrified. The silkworms are squirting their silk all over the place. A dacite scepter, more figurines to Godum. A dacite figurine of Kavash portal feint. A stone dwarf and two opa in dacite made by Asin Domismic. Kavish is embracing the two opa. I don't know what opa are. I don't think I've ran into them yet. If they're cavern creatures or surface dwellers. I think that should be enough. All the stuff we'll carry in there. Let's see, we got a couple pages here. Bunch of pages of stuff, I guess. Stuff I haven't set to be traded. Damn it. This is just going to take our dwarfs so dang long to carry it all piece by piece. I guess that should be good. And you know what? That'll be good because that will keep the dwarfs busy and keep them from charging outside. We've got that body recovered. I actually am going to forbid the rest of the stuff because I don't care what else you were carrying. We've got this body down here. A, B, C, D, and E. The whole military. You can fall back. Fall back to the base of the bridge, the rear of the bridge, whatever. Once I'm sure all the dwarves are inside. Let's see. There's going to be a bunch of pets out there. Monitor lizards. Just do a zoom around the edge here. Seng Chai, the orc crossbowman. He's going to stand guard there until he gets swarmed by werewolves. And we've got a bunch of people out here apparently. Let's see. Anybody flashing? I'm picking up Salty Nut and Slaxer, set to pick up equipment. I guess we'll give it a little bit of time. And then I'll throw the bridge lever here. I'm hoping we just don't get anyone caught outside. It is second moonstone, 1081, early winter. We have a population of 91. Rest in peace to Badger Man, who didn't heed our warnings and decided instead he was going to run outside. Will request, just the broker. Master Azra, you're still the broker, right? Yes, you are. Except you're on duty. So, you may or may not be able to make it. Either way, we'll trade with Nishalim before they leave. And we will put the bridge down. That way they don't go insane. I'd hate to have to strike them down.